nice.
Break it up. Break it up, if you will.
Okay, go ahead, anytime, John.
Call when you get back.
Okay. As a rule, a lot of your work is pretty serious. You know, you play relatively intense characters. Do you like playing for laughs?
When I first job I ever had was understudy in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and Burl Ives was playing the Big Daddy, and he kind of, since I was a country boy just out of the Army, he kind of tried to help me get a right footing in the business, and he was very warm and supportive. And he told me, he says, you know, kid, said, some guys always try to go for the boo-hoo stuff, he says, but get the laughs. And I've always tried to get a laugh, whether I was playing a bad guy or whatever, try to get some of the humor out of the situation. And I don't think he was the first one to say it, but the great actor Charles Lawton said, I play a tragedy like a comedy and a comedy like a tragedy. And so when you do, if you like the laughs, and I do, when you finally get a chance to work with a master comic and a master comedy writer like Albert, it's a real a big buzz for me to do this. And I had a great time working with him.
When you look at your work, do you judge the success or failure of your performance or a picture by the box office? Because I saw you in Jinxed,
Yeah.
which was not a big hit, but it was a very good film. I thought you guys were really good in it. You and Bette Midler. It was it was quirky.
That was a case of a film that the people who made it got into a big cat and dog fight, so that they kill their own project by bad mouthing. I've known people have said to me, I didn't know you were such a company man. I said, always. Look, if you're going to do a project, don't you want it to succeed? Why, like in the case of Jinx, tell everybody it's such a dog before the thing even gets on its feet? And now people see it and buy it in video stores, and I think it's some very, very funny stuff, particularly the stuff between me and Bette. You know, we worked well together. I'm particularly happy you brought that one up because I had high hopes for that film, but it's still around.
You're a working actor. I mean, you're well known, but you're a consistently working actor. How do you feel about some of the young guys who come in and within a couple of years they're bringing in the big bucks and they'll be gone 3 years from now?
Well, I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm sure they're glad they're getting the big bucks while they last. Everybody always says, though, in this business, save your money. And the other thing they say, besides what Burl told me, get the laughs, is never say you've had a job till you've spent the money. So most things have to do with the money.
All right. I'm from Nashville, and our show deals with a lot of country music. You're from Texas.
Yeah.
Are you a big country music fan?
Oh, sure. When I was growing up in a little town in Texas, I had an uncle and aunt that had a dance hall on the edge of town, so I heard a lot of string bands, and it's been a lot of fun to work with Willie Nelson, my third project with him, and 4 with Chris Christopherson, and they sometimes get me out there to sing a little bit, or yeah, it's part of our life. It's funny that about Western and country and music or rhythm and blues, whatever that is American music. It was first appreciated in Europe. I know when my dad came back from World War II, he says, you know what the people over in Europe like? They like what we call country music, and so it has its roots, goes way back. Yeah, you can see me out there getting pretty wild and dancing and raising a lot of cane. Yeah, I enjoy it.
You said Willie tried to get you up to sing a little bit. Do you have good pipes? I mean, Robert Duvall has done some singing in his day.
Yeah, I've studied. I had a song I sang in Songwriter, which was with Willie and
Chris.
but well, maybe it wasn't so good. It ended up on the cutting room floor. But I'm sure they'll get me out there to squawk a little bit on key, hopefully.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks again.
Yeah, I think that was probably a little better than the other one.